podcast. We've just finished WWDC 24, the keynote. And I wanted to just record my reaction because earlier this week, I made a couple of predictions about what I expected. And one of them was this: AI being introduced. Now, as exciting as that is, personally, I just don't see it. I don't see it yet. Because Apple is always very meticulous of how they've integrated machine learning and AI into what they do, and the different models they would have to implement, the angle or the direction that they would have to put that in. I don't know exactly where they would place it, and I don't know what direction they would go in. But let's see. Let me know what you think of that below. I'm going to share some more as we get closer, and let's see how correct we are. Now, one of my main problems with the idea of AI being brought into Apple products was Apple is very slow sometimes when it comes to new technologies and software. It tends to want to let other people explore it, rule out the kinks that are kind of happen in these sort of areas when they come up. There's new technologies, and they tend to find a way of doing it in a sort of a little bit more thought out way that doesn't sort of explode the ecosystem into a bit of chaos, but kind of very controlled and very thought about to keep the privacy and everything about the ecosystem that makes it a great ecosystem work together without kind of destroying that harmony and the bits that the standards that they hold to. And I didn't see how AI was going to fit into that. To have AI come into this element where you can search and you're open to the world with what you're doing with the machine learning and the way that these algorithms and these AI models are trained, that your data was just going to go everywhere. And I didn't see how that was going to work on devices. So the trick with what they've done, which is actually really clever, is splitting AI and how it works on your device in two separate ways. Now, the first way they're calling Apple Intelligence, which is the AI model that they're putting onto the devices that you own, and it's embedded in the software to simply use your details. And effectively, it's a little bit how we wanted Siri to be in the first place. It doesn't just add reminders to your phone, but it reads through your phone or your Mac or your iPad and takes all of your data and then basically works a little bit like a Jarvis from an Iron Man situation, where it takes all this information and then enables you to have better decision-making capabilities. For example, one of the ones that they used was a meeting had got moved in an email that was on the same day that he had to get to his daughter's play, I think it was that he said it was. So using the information from the email, the timing from the text message that he'd got about his daughter's play, and the traffic going to that location from his work at that sort of time, it sort of allowed him to basically make a smart decision of, I think it was whether he could make the meeting or what time he had to leave, something like that. But just how it's using multiple sources from your device to make an intelligent decision and give you the information that you need. And similar, it sort of works a little bit like a Grammarly as well on your text, whether you're messaging, emailing, or I think of anything else that you're going to use. Yeah, just writing in general, that it will be able to work on in that way. But what makes this really smart is the fact that it's all on device and it's private to you and your data. And they've even made a little bit of a flashy thing about the server farms that they're using as well, of how they're personally protected and inspected and everything like that, just to guarantee you. So that was clever. And I'll be honest, I thought they were going to stop there, which was a little bit of a letdown for maybe what other people expected, but I saw it go that way. It had already gone more than what I thought it was going to go. But then obviously they made another announcement of the other AI models, basically the big one, ChatGPT from OpenAI, and showed how when you ask certain questions or requests to Siri, you can actually expand it to then saying, yes, I want to share this information with ChatGPT, and it will allow or deny, depending on your option, ChatGPT to come in and be able to answer your question, give you references, help you write something, generate images, or whatever that may be, and that you need. And generally, again, just a great way to leverage what's already out there, because we already know OpenAI is definitely the one to beat. It's the outstanding model, and no one was going to compare that. And to cut that out would have been a big thing, but I personally, I thought it was the way they were going to go. You could already access it on your browser or in the app. You didn't have to sort of incorporate it, but they have. So I think here Apple has really knocked it out of the park, incorporating it onto the devices. But this is just my thoughts from watching it now. It's going to be great to actually get some user cases of actually using it, and I'm looking forward to testing it out. But let me know below what you think of this. What's your thoughts on AI? Have Apple done this well? Could they have done better? Or are you looking forward to using it? So yeah, a little bit of a different video. I wanted to just do my reactions and thoughts on this straight away. But yeah, I hope it wasn't too boring or rambly. Enjoy the keynote. If you haven't seen it already, definitely worth a watch. And yeah, please subscribe, like, and I really want to hear your thoughts below. So please do comment. I want to see what other people are thinking on this. Let's open a bit of a discussion. So yeah, we will see you on more videos soon.